Hey, welcome back to TMX Brick Notes. Thank you very much for stopping by to check things out today. I'm going to be talking all about Lego. If you're new to the channel, that's what I do every single week here. Talk about Lego in a vlog form, but I also show videos. For instance, tomorrow's going to be a haul and there's going to be a city tour, so tons of fun stuff. If you have any questions, please let me know. For those of you that have watched for a long time, you're ready for the question. This week's question is, what was the first Lego animal released? Again, this is according to the BrickLink catalog. So do you know the year, and do you know what was the first Lego animal released? All right, I'm going to get to that answer at the end of the video. Now let's talk some Lego. I did a question a few weeks ago about the first Lego food, and then I said in the video that I was going to talk about the items that I used for food, and I forgot. I did not do it. So let me find some pictures right now, thanks to Fish and Bricks, who reminded me. Here you go. I mocked up this kitchen, and you can see going left to right, there's some plates and a glass and a sink, and there's a dishwasher. A little further on, the chef is cooking, and he's got an oven there, and the refrigerator at the end. And what's in the fridge? Well, there's some food items that I had to use in the 80s and 90s because we, again, really didn't have anything. I mean, you can check out that video to know that it wasn't really until the late 90s that a lot more items came along. All right, so the chef is serving some food. I chose some old characters here. The Blacktron guy, he's got what probably would be fish. Rocky Mountain Retreat, I think that's what they used for fish. He's got his gold goblet. Then I would call that a Mountain Dew there with maybe some chicken. That's a modified plate with a clip ring or something like that. And then the chef's holding a white one there. This lady is enjoying corn and milk, a wonderful combo. And the chef is bringing out something blue. Don't know what that is. And then the nurse, maybe more fish. I don't know how many gray items are tasty, but hey, it's edible. But that doesn't look edible. Something black was probably burnt. I don't think I can eat that, but at least I have my Coke there, so I can have something to drink. Maniac for Bricks was commenting on a previous video where I talked about buying used sets. So if you buy a set from a BrickLink seller or someone else online, what I was saying is that it's typically going to come put together. Like it's going to come where the pieces are put together. I know this isn't a set, but if you buy a new set, all the pieces are scattered apart and you get to put every single piece together with the instructions. But Maniac for Bricks mentioned that, according to his experience, buying on eBay, the sets were usually put together, but typically on BrickLink, they were not. So what I would suggest if you are going to go down this road is ask the seller. Maybe ask them up front before you even place the order. And that way you can know ahead of time. So a few comments and questions about my city. One here from Peach Bricks, commenting on that storefront. I've got that brown storefront with the dark green glass, and I still haven't figured out what I want to do with that. But I thought it was a good comment. Turn it into an Irish pub. The colors seem to match, and from what I know. But I think that would be really cool. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that. It's going to be sandwiched in between a restaurant and a post office. So I was thinking maybe a hardware store, but it really could be just about anything. And it doesn't have to be permanent. You know, I can put in all the walls and everything and then change it up later if I want to, or even demolish it. A few people were mentioning maybe I should build the bank taller or build skyscrapers right off the bat. Well, Tiffany mentioned that my city is more of a progressive city. And, wait a second. Tiffany, what did you say it is?
What?
All right, I asked her and she said, yes, a progressive city. So think of it as a real-life city progresses. It starts with one-story buildings. It doesn't start with 24-story buildings right off the bat in the middle of nowhere. Maybe in Masdar they do that, or they did that because it's all master plan community, and I could do that, but I wanted it to be more real as possible. And if you look at my city, you can see I like to keep it clean and yeah, whatever. You can check it out. The video is coming soon. Hey, one more quick note before I get to the answer. Lego Cities, Down Under Bricks, awesome storyline. Love the storyline with all the superhero things going on. So if you get a chance, check that out. Okay, now the answer to the question, what was the first animal and what year was that animal released? Again, this is going according to the Bricklink catalog. In 1984, the Lion Knights, and my favorite, the Black Falcons, had horses. So there was a white horse and a black horse, and those were the first animals. Following up in 1986, they had brown horses. And then in 1989, more horses. Still just horses all the way up through 1989 until what theme came along? You know this from last week if you're watching. The pirates came along with the monkey. So that's awesome. The monkey came along. And then you got to wait 5 more years for new animals. In 94, there was a cat. And then Belleville came out with a few dogs. And then from there it progressed. It went to snakes and scorpions and all sorts of stuff like that. I think the snakes came along in the Western theme with the Indians. So, cool stuff. All right, that's it for everything today. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'd love to answer those and get back to you. Hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll catch up with you next time. See ya. So, hey, Bonsai, what do you call a fish that has no eyes? I don't know. Fish. All right, how about this? Are you a horse? Yay or nay? Nay!